everyone, this is Amy and this is my very first YouTube video. Since we're all spending a lot more time at home and hopefully you're at least getting to be out in nature, I wanted to share something with you that I learned about 25 years ago. It's called Qi Gong. It's essentially a moving meditation. It's similar to Tai Chi, if you've heard of Tai Chi, except it's different in some ways. And I would like to share with you a warm-up. It's a Qi Gong warm-up, a Qi Gong centering set, and then a Qi Gong energizing set. And I will do these in 3 separate videos. So we're going to start right now with the warm-up. And Qi Gong is very good at boosting your immune system, circulating energy. It's a great way to connect to the energies in nature, in the earth and the heavens above, and draw them into your body and use that power for not only your benefit, but for the benefit of others as well. So let's get started. Shake your hands above your head. This really starts to get the energy moving. You can even kind of bounce around a little bit if you want. And just drop the hands down. Just throw off any stagnant energy you might have been holding on to, any stress. God knows there's a lot of stress in the world today. And just let that go for right now. And swing up to your left side. This helps kind of stretch and stimulate the meridians along the side of the body. Go to the right and keep breathing. Now swing the arms to your sides. You don't have to be harsh with this, just kind of let your arms slap your sides a little bit. Just think limp noodle. Now move your hands back and forth. Now what we're gonna do is move our foot, opposite foot, and touch the foot in the front and the back with the opposite hand. And if this is just too difficult, it takes a while to be able to be balanced here. What you can just do is go back and forth like this. Touch the front of your foot in front of you and back. And then after a while, you can just start lifting it up a little bit until you can actually tap. And do the other side. Touch if you want. And arms front and back. And again, right leg. Left leg. Or whatever leg you want. Just do both. Now I'm just going to shake around a little bit. Shaking is so good. Just stimulate your body and let all the stress vibrate out of your body. Oh, don't need to hold on to it. Just let it go. Next, tapping, also called tapotement in massage therapy. But you're essentially just using your fingertips and tapping, kind of love taps. You can hear how hard I'm going. It's not that hard, but it's enough to, you can feel it stimulating your skin, the muscles to your neck. You've got lymph nodes in the neck, so tapping these guys can really help stimulate your immune system. And right here, this is the thymus. Tap on the thymus, and this really helps stimulate the immune system as well. So if you're fighting off anything, it's good to get that going. Tap down the arms. Again, all of this stimulates the various meridians. Chinese meridians, they're called. Well, in Chinese medicine, Oriental medicine, but also in the Middle East, or in India, they're called nadis. They're also the points, similar to acupuncture points, that are located all over your body. So we can stimulate all those by tapping. go down the sides of the legs. And then come up the insides. So again, you're getting both the inside, the inner and outer meridians. You get your belly. And there's so much stress we hold in the solar plexus here, so you can just kind of pound on that a little bit. This always seems to be my sorest spot. Stomp your feet on the ground, clap your hands. And then just let your arms float up like you're hugging a tree. And take a breath. I think rather than doing 3 videos, let's just continue. So as you're hugging a tree, your fingers are slightly apart, maybe about a ½ inch. And your arms, your shoulders are relaxed. Your arms aren't like this, they're parallel to the ground. And your legs are slightly bent. So you can kind of be loose in the hips there. And with each in-breath, you can feel energy coming up from your feet, from the earth, into your body, circulating through your arms, and you may even start to feel the Qi, that life force energy in your hands, shooting back and forth across your fingertips. And you can also breathe in energy from the sky. You can imagine branches coming out your head, the leaves, and gathering up the energy from the sun and the sky. And breathe that into your body. And let your hands drop. Now we'll begin with the centering set. Breathe in, bring your arms straight up, and push down with an exhale. 2 more times. Breathe in. Next, what we're going to do is gather up energy with a breath in. Bring your hands up to your chest. Turn them face down and push down. This is called embracing the tiger and returning to the mountain. You can also move your legs with this, where you breathe in. Really just move as slowly as you can. Be present with every moment and movement, and with every nuance of your breath. Breathe in, and out, and prepare for a change. Now what we're going to do is gather up the energy from the earth and bring it in to our body. And go all the way up out our head. Breathe in. Gathering up that life force energy from our Mother Earth, bringing it up through your body and just allowing it to spread out the top of your head. Like fireworks. And again, you can use a step with this. Bring your leg up and then out and over, like that. Breathe in. Again. And prepare for a change. We're going to reverse the movement. So I'll keep my legs still. Just bring our hands up with the breath in and gathering the energy from the sky, the stars, and the universe. You pull that in through your crown Allow that energy to penetrate into every cell of your being as it drips down all the way to your feet. Breathe in. And again, bring that energy effortlessly into your crown chakra and allow it to just permeate every cell of your being all the way down to your feet and then into the earth. With a foot, breathe in. So we're essentially doing the opposite of the last movement that we did. Breathe in. And letting go of anything you've been holding on to and just give it back to the earth and let her compost it for you. And again, if standing on one leg is too difficult, you don't have to. You can kind of just keep your foot touched out to the side, or you don't have to move them at all. You'll still receive benefit. Okay, now we'll change. Breathe in. The hands come back. Breathing out. And then you're kind of grasping like this and you pull in to your belly, the lower dantian it's called. It's right below the navel. This is a powerful energy center in your body where when you connect in here, you can feel completely centered and unshakable in your life. So it's good to have a focus here, the center of your being. So you're breathing in. This is called flying eagle catches its prey. And your prey can be whatever you imagine it to be. If you're wanting more calmness in your life, kind of more centeredness, just breathe that into your being. But also know this is not something that's coming from outside of yourself. This is a quality that's within you that you're focusing on. So you consider this a one-pointed focus. Breathe in. So foot, you can just do a circular movement with the foot. And we're going to reverse this movement. This is called swimming bear. Breathe in. Breathe out. So again, focusing on the dantian, the energy is now coming out from the dantian. And we're essentially creating a sphere of light, a golden elixir of light around our entire body, which is why my hands are pointed down and in right now. And then what we can do is we can point them out and up. And then imagine this golden elixir of light going and permeating everyone and everything in its path. Everybody and anybody that is suffering right now, whatever beings they may be, human or otherwise, we're all sharing this planet and there's so much suffering on it. So right now we can send this healing light out to everyone and everything that we love, and even everyone and everything that we might not love so much, because everything needs this light. And then what we can do is bring it back, and again, just enforcing this circle of light around us. And white crane spreads its wings. So my hands are essentially crossing at the heart chakra here. And then what happens is the right hand is kind of pointing down, almost like I'm patting the head of a large dog. I'm getting a foot cramp. Sorry. And then this hand up here, the left hand, is like it's waving. Hey. And the right foot is pointed out. The toe is pointed out like that. And then you breathe in. And then you reverse. and then bring the hands back to the heart. That is the centering set. Now we'll move on to the energizing set. Breathe in, hands in soft fists. And what we do now is, this is connecting heaven to earth. So my left hand is going up and it's parallel to the ceiling or the sky. And the right hand is parallel to the earth. And my right leg is up. They're almost like just a conduit, just outlet, plug in there. Breathe in. Breathe out. And you're just reversing the movement. The thing about Qi Gong is if there's a particular movement that feels especially good to you, you can do that more. So you don't have to just do what I'm doing. You can learn some of these movements and then just do them at your will. If there's one that particularly is calling to you, you can just do it. You don't have to go through this whole thing. So again, my hands are in soft fists at my heart. And what happens with this one is left hand goes forward, right hand kind of curls around like that. So it's kind of like just below my armpit here. And then I'm in kind of like a horse stance here. And then with that, I turn my head and then breathe in. Prepare for a change. Opening the hands wide. My hands, sorry, they're not, the screen isn't wide enough to show that. But essentially, my hands are wide, spread wide open. And what happens here, I'm in kind of a horse stance. Close my arm like a book to the other hand, and then I pull like a bow, like I'm pulling a bow. But then I release that and I let that come out straight again. So like that, breathe in. This is a really great heart opener. And then just bring the hands back to the center. The last one is called cloud hands. Now this can be a little difficult to get first off because it's a compounded movement where we're moving our hands, arms, body, kind of all at the same time in different directions. But you'll get it. So breathe in. This is my left hand coming up slowly. And then it kind of spirals above my head and then it points downward as I lean back a little bit, like that. So this is just one movement. So I'm breathing in. And this is kind of like rain coming down. It's the beginning of the precipitation coming up, creating a cloud above the head, and then the rain comes down. And then what happens with the compounded movement is this hand is coming down, this one comes up. And at this point, just keep your breathing steady. You can decide on which hand you want to inhale with, coming up or down. And then my hips and legs are moving as well, as you can see. And it's kind of like there's two headlights here. So the movement for the legs is like that. So the hips are kind of always facing forward in some respect. And that's kind of the core of the movement. And then you can make the circle smaller and smaller at your leisure. And then one thing you can do is just start creating this ball of energy and light from your lower dantian. You can feel it, it's palpable. You can feel the energy between your hands. And with each breath in and out, it can grow. And then you can kind of play with it a little more. And what you can do with this ball of energy is if there's a place in your body where you feel pain or the anxiety of everything that's going on in the world today, wherever you feel that, you can take this ball of healing energy that you just created and bring it into your body. And just let it do its thing. And you can create another ball. You can bring it and kind of like, pretend like you're busting a balloon of water over your head. Just this nourishing, beautiful energy infusing every cell of your body. You can eat it too. Like you're eating a grapefruit or an orange. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. I hope it was beneficial for you. And I give thanks to Mother Earth, and I give thanks to the sky, all directions and all beings. Thank you. May you be happy, healthy, and blessed.